Hey spooks, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how you can achieve this Maleficent makeup look. I thought it would be a lot of fun to do the cartoon version of Maleficent, aka the original, only because once again, I kind of feel like I can do the newer version sometime in the future because I do know the second Maleficent actually should be coming out within the next few years. So I don't know, maybe it'd be fun to do the Angelina Jolie version then. We'll have to wait and see. And I did the cartoon version of Ursula, so why not do the cartoon version of Maleficent as well. Also, I want to know, what is your favorite Disney villain? And not only that, but what Disney villain do you think is the most powerful or maybe the most scary? Because I think that is really interesting. I could get into an entire debate on it because, I mean, okay, you know what? Here we go. Here are my tiny thoughts. I think Maleficent is my favorite Disney villain because she's just all around fantastic. I mean, she's like the main bad guy in Kingdom Hearts, kind of. I mean, okay, you think she is, and then it just goes down the line of all of these things like Xehanort and it's just crazy. But I do think Scar is the best Disney villain, and I think Frollo is the most underrated Disney villain. But that's just my thoughts. Let me know yours in the comments below because I could talk about this all day, so just hit me with it. Sorry if I'm acting weird. I honestly can't see out of these contact lenses and they're very scratchy. I haven't experienced this with contact lenses ever. Out of all my lenses, the only thing with them is that they'll make my eyes sting or water, but these are actually scratchy and I can't see anything really. And so I don't know if I just got a bad pair, but it's kind of making me act weird, so please forgive me for that. So you know what? With that being said, we should just jump into the tutorial. So anyways, if you guys are interested in seeing how you can achieve this Maleficent makeup look, then just keep watching. Hey guys, so to get started, I'm going to be taking my NYX Total Control Foundation in Porcelain and applying that all over my face. And before you say anything, yes, I look crazy, and that is simply because I had stayed up until 1 p.m. doing this, and 1 p.m., that doesn't sound like that bad. I understand, but this was 1 p.m. after a day and a half of no sleep, and continuing on with no sleep, so it was bad for me. I'm basically the next contestant for the Russian sleep experiment, so hooray. Next, we're going to be taking our Graftobian Pro Paint and Mantis Green and just applying that all over our face. And you can even bring that down your neck a little bit. However, Maleficent's shirt actually does come up to her chin. So if you want to go in with black body paint for that, feel free to do that. But I'm just going to be applying the Mantis Green all over my face. And you want to make sure to buff this out as you go to try and make it look like real skin. You don't want this to look painted on. So I found the best way to do this was apply it and then take my IT Cosmetics Airbrush Foundation brush and buff it out quickly while it was still wet before moving on to the rest of my face, and I just kept building up the layers of makeup until it was the opacity that I liked. We're going to set this by taking our Johnson's Baby Powder on a large fluffy brush and just applying this all over our face before moving on to our homemade concealer. I'm going to be mixing my ColourPop No Filter Concealer and some green body paint and just applying that to the areas I would normally highlight. So that is going to be under my eyes, my forehead, my nose, my chin, just areas that we want to brighten and make lighter. We're also going to be setting that with some more baby powder as well. Moving on to eyes, we're going to be priming our eyelids with our Smashbox 24-Hour Photo Finish Primer before moving on to eyeshadow. So I'm actually going to be taking my Makeup Geek eyeshadow in White Lies and just highlighting my brow bone before taking my Makeup Geek eyeshadow in Unexpected and just applying that into the crease to kind of give that nice taupey purple shade as a base before going into our Morphe 35B palette, taking this lilac shade and applying that over top to kind of enhance more of that purple color, but still maintaining the subtleness of the shadow look. We're then going to be taking our ColourPop No Filter Concealer in white and creating a nice cut crease starting at the inner corner and making a nice smooth line right above our crease to the outer corner. And you want to make sure that you set this with your White Lies eyeshadow just to make sure that it doesn't transfer onto your upper lid. We're then going to be taking this light green and this dark emerald green from our Morphe 35B palette and just applying that right on the crease of our cut crease to kind of replicate the indication of the end of her cut crease in her reference photo. It is a nice dark green color, and so we don't want to affect the actual shadow base too much, but we are going to be going back into our Morphe 35B palette and taking this light green and then lightly applying that over top of the white. You don't want this to be too pigmented, just a nice little overlay. We're then going to be taking our emerald green eyeshadow once again and applying that to our lower lash line to darken it up a bit before we go in with our Maybelline Lasting Drama eyeliner in sleek black and apply that to our lower waterline. Next, we're going to be taking our black eyeshadow and apply a little bit of that to our lower lash line as well. We're then going to be doing some winged liner by taking our NYX Epic Ink Liner, and Maleficent is actually one of the only female Disney villains to have winged liner, which I thought was pretty cool. We're going to be going back into our emerald eyeshadow and actually use this as contour, so we're going to be applying this to all of the areas that we would like to shadow and darken. So we're going to be really going for that diamond face shape that she has in the cartoon, so we want to really add structure to those cheekbones and jawline. We're then going to be going back into our black eyeshadow and adding this to the contour to help deepen up and add more structure. And you don't want to blend this out as much as you would the green, because this is definitely going to be a little bit more of the cartoon-like look, because we want this to be prominent so it can really add that structure to the face. Next, we're going to be taking our Marrow in Paradise paint in black, and like I said in the beginning of the video, I'm going to be applying this onto the neck because I don't have a shirt to wear with this. I only have the cape, and the cape opens up towards the chest, so I don't want anyone to see my bare skin when there actually should be a costume there instead. Next, we're going to be taking our Anastasia Beverly Hills Aurora palette, which is actually perfectly named, and we're going to be taking Heya and applying that to our cheekbones to add some highlight, because Maleficent is actually one of the more glamorous villains in my opinion. Moving on to lips, I'm going to be outlining my lips with my NYX lip liner in Brick House before moving on to my Kat Von D liquid lipstick in Exorcism and outlining my lips with that as well before filling in my lips with my ColourPop liquid lipstick in Lost. I also took a little bit of my black eyeshadow and applied that to the outer corners of the lips as well, just to kind of help give a little bit more of an ombre lip illusion. We're then going to prep our eyelashes by curling them before moving on and taking our Tarte Lights Caramel Lashes mascara and sweeping that through our eyelashes to prep them for our false eyelashes. But before we do that, and while we're waiting for the glue to dry, we're going to be taking some more of that Heya and just applying that to the inner corner of the eye to help brighten that up a bit. Next, I'm going to be taking my Sugar Pill eyelashes in Plush and just applying that to my lash line. These are the perfect eyelashes for any Disney villain because they're just so dramatic, and what Disney villain isn't dramatic? And that is the completed look. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Leave a comment down below if you'd like to see next. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel so you can see more of my videos. And with all that being said, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!